Hello and welcome. Today, we are diving into something I think is genuinely powerful. It's a practical, science-backed guide to protecting your brain for the long haul. And if you're looking to stay sharp and vibrant for years to come, well, you're in exactly the right place.
It's the big question, isn't it? How do we keep our minds healthy as we get older? We all want to hang on to our memory, our focus, our independence. And the fantastic news is that we actually can. The latest research points to some really clear steps we can take. And it all starts right in our own kitchens.
And here is the absolute key, the insight that really changes the game. Protecting your brain isn't just about a single superfood or some magic pill. It's a two-part strategy. It's about combining the right foods with the right way of cooking them. Get those two things working together, and you create this incredible synergy for your cognitive health. So, let's get into it. First up is part one of that strategy, the what. We're going to look at a specific way of eating that has been scientifically designed to fight the very things that cause our brains to age. It's called the MIND diet. Now, this isn't just another fad. It's a really targeted approach. Researchers took two of the most proven diets on the planet, the Mediterranean and the DASH diets, and they blended them, honing in on the specific foods that directly shield our brains from inflammation and something called oxidative stress. So what does that actually look like on your plate every day? Well, the beauty of the MIND diet is how simple it is. It's not about counting every single calorie. Instead, it's about focusing on 10 key food groups that basically act like a nutritional shield for your brain. And here they are. It's pretty straightforward, right? Over on the left, you've got your top 10, your priority list. We're talking leafy greens, lots of other veggies, berries, nuts, and making olive oil your go-to. Then on the right, you see the 5 groups to limit. These are things like red meats, butter, cheese, and of course, fried foods and sweets. It's just a really clear, simple roadmap to follow. And the payoff for following this? It is absolutely incredible. Seriously, studies found that people who stuck closely to the MIND diet had a rate of cognitive decline that was equivalent to being, get this, 7.5 years younger. Just take a second to let that sink in. It's like turning back the clock on your brain's aging process just by changing what's on your plate. But here's where the story gets really interesting. We've covered the what to eat, but remember, it's a two-part strategy. So what about the how? What if the way you cook that healthy piece of chicken or fish was actually creating harmful stuff that works against all your good intentions? And this brings us to the second and just as crucial part of our plan, understanding and avoiding a hidden danger in our cooking. They're called advanced glycation end products, or for short, AGEs. So what on earth are AGEs? Well, they're these nasty little compounds that form when we cook foods, especially proteins and fats, at really high temperatures without any moisture. Think grilling, frying, roasting, all that browning and charring. The best way to picture them is as cellular rust. They literally build up in our bodies, causing inflammation and damage that speeds up aging, especially in the brain. This means your choice of cooking method is a huge deal. High-heat, dry methods like your weekend barbecue or Sunday roast create a ton of these AGEs. But low-temperature, moist-eat methods like steaming, poaching, or slow cooking in a stew create hardly any at all. The secret weapon here is water. And this is where your trusty kitchen appliances get a promotion. They're not just for convenience anymore. Your slow cooker and your steamer, they become essential scientific tools in your mission for better brain health. Okay, so here are 3 simple rules you can start using today. First, always try to use moist heat. Water is the enemy of AGs. Second, keep the temperature down. Cooking below 180 Celsius makes a massive difference. And third, a little trick, use acidic marinades. Something as simple as lemon juice or vinegar can slash the formation of AGs by up to half. Pretty cool, right? And if you're wondering just how big a difference it makes, have a look at this. It's staggering. A single piece of roasted chicken can have about 9,000 units of AGEs. Now, take that same piece of chicken, but boil it instead. It drops all the way down to 1,800. And if you steam it, just 1,000. That's a nearly 90% reduction just by changing how you cook it. All right, let's put this all into practice. Combining the Mind diet with low-age cooking isn't about boring food or deprivation. It's about creating delicious, deeply nourishing meals. Let's look at a couple of super easy examples. For breakfast, imagine some creamy, warm, overnight oats. You've got your whole grains, you've got those amazing antioxidants from the berries, and healthy fats from the walnuts. That's 3 ticks for the Mind diet right there. And because it's cooked low and slow, it's the perfect low AGE way to kick off your day. And for dinner, it honestly doesn't get much quicker or more elegant than this. Beautiful steamed salmon and asparagus. You're getting those brain-boosting omega-3s from the fish, all the vitamins from the asparagus, and of course that healthy fat from the olive oil vinaigrette. Steaming takes what, 10 minutes? It keeps all the nutrients in and produces almost 0 harmful AGEs.
Now, I know a big question might be, but won't my food be bland without all that browning? And the answer is absolutely not. You're not losing flavor. You're just building it in a different way. You start to master the art of using fresh herbs, amazing spices, the zing of citrus, and those wonderful umami-rich foods like mushrooms and tomatoes. The flavor is all there. It's just deeper and fresher. So, to wrap it all up, here's your powerful 2-part strategy. First, choose those brain-healthy foods from the Mind diet. Second, cook them with low, moist heat to keep those harmful AGEs way down. Make your slow cooker and steamer your new best friends. When you combine the what you eat with the how you cook, that's when you really unlock a powerful defense for your brain.
And this is really the ultimate goal here. You have the power to transform your kitchen from just a room where you make meals into your own personal frontline defense for your cognitive health and wellness, for life. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Now that you have this knowledge, what's the first delicious, brain-healthy, low and slow meal that you're going to try making this week? Whatever you choose, have fun with it. Thanks so much for joining me.